Hi everyone, it's me, Brittany. I'm here with my weekly pregnancy update. So I'm officially 21 weeks pregnant today. So I did a list because I have so much that I wanted to share with you guys, but I want to stay on track and so that the video can be as short as possible. So I will begin with the symptoms. I'm feeling the baby move a lot. I can just tell that she's getting bigger and stronger because the movement is feeling stronger. I'm having backaches and headaches. So I usually just try to lay down when I'm having that. I haven't taken any medication for it, even though I know it's stuff that you can take safely. I just prefer not to take anything. So usually after laying down a while, that's helpful. And I've also read like if you lay down like in a dark room, avoid light and stuff like that, that can be helpful with relieving your headache. So I've also been breaking out. I have pimples here and here, and I usually don't break out that much, or maybe like one little pimple, like I have multiple, so I don't like that. I did switch cleansers because I was using a cleanser that had salicylic acid in it, and I was reading that you should avoid that while you're pregnant. And when I asked my doctor about it, he suggested me switching also because it's like a form of aspirin and you shouldn't take aspirin while you're pregnant. So I was on different message boards and I was asking other women like what they use. So a popular cleanser was Cetaphil. So I've been using that maybe about a month now, but it's not as effective on my skin as when I was using oil of Olay. So, and then I would use an Aveeno cleanser. That's mainly what had the salicylic acid in it. So I'm using the Cetaphil cleanser and the Cetaphil moisturizer, and it just doesn't seem to have the same positive effect on my skin as the previous cleanser. So I'm gonna try to stick with it. I want to do what's best for baby, but I don't want my skin to be looking bad. So if any of y'all have any other suggestions for cleansers and moisturizers that are safe to use while pregnancy, safe to use during pregnancy, please let me know. So now I'm going to be referring to my list so I can go through these things really quickly. So I was telling you last time that I ordered the bedding and some matching coordinating items for the nursery. And as you can see, we're in a different location. This will be baby Trinity's room, so I'm coming live from her room. But the items were here in the room, so I just didn't want to be moving things. Okay, so I will start out by showing you the bedding set. So I believe the brand is pronounced Kokolo, and this is part of their couture line. This specific bedding set is called Harlow. So, like I said, it's a green apple or chartreuse, whatever you want to call it, and it's black and ivory, so it has some of the damask in there, and it also has black and ivory stripes. So this set includes the quilt, the crib sheet, the bumper, and the bed skirt. Or they call it dust ruffle, but I call it bed skirt. So I found the best price on Amazon because I was seeing things where this set was like up to $400, and I just thought that was crazy to have a baby sleeping on something more expensive than what I sleep on. So I did end up getting this for $2.29 off Amazon. That was the best deal. I read good reviews on it, and also people on there were also mentioning that's where they found the best price on this. So as far as the coordinating items that I got for it, I ordered the accent pillow, which I think is cute, but it's so small. So I'm thinking of returning this and maybe getting something bigger. I just wanted this for the glider chair. I guess this is designed for the crib. Maybe that's why it's so small, but I really would like to keep it, but I just feel I need something bigger for when I get the glider chair. Also, I got 2 packs of the valances. We have two windows in this room. So as you can see, it kind of has like the little lines and the square here. They have a curtains that are ivory with like a little black pattern on it. But it was like $100 just to get 2 of the panels. So it would have been like $200 to take care of both windows. So I did not get that. I went in Home Goods the other day and I found ivory curtains. No, they don't have a black pattern on it, but they will do just fine. And I think it looks really good with the green. This was $16.99. So I got 2 of these. So, you know, at around $34 for 2 sets of 2 panels. And then this is also supposed to help you save on your energy. It's supposed to save up to 30%, reduce your energy cost by 30%. So, and it's supposed to help reduce noise and light. So, that should be good for little Trinity. And the other thing that I ordered that matched the set was the mobile. I would take it out, but it's not assembled, so it's kind of no point in taking it out of the box for you guys. But here's a picture of it. And so it plays music and it matches the set. So as I mentioned, I was in Home Goods, which now I love this store. I just recently found out about it a few weeks ago. So I got something for the wall. This is like a rose, and since we're painting the walls green, either we're painting the walls that shade of green or something lighter so it has a contrast. But I just thought this would be really pretty once you see the green underneath. And I've also from Home Goods, I think I found the cutest lamp ever. But it matches so well with the pattern. You would think this goes with the set. And it has like little rhinestones that hang from it. This it's like a canvas material, and this is like velvet. So this was $30, and the lamp that they have that goes with that set is like $60 or $70. Then I picked up a mirror. I believe it measures 16 by 20, and it has a black frame. I picked this up from Old Time Pottery, and it was on sale for $7.99. And then in Marshall's, I found this. This was like $6. It's a J. It's for the initial of our last name. And what I think is really cool about this is it's also a photo hanger, so you can stick little photos in that wire. So I love pictures, and I love excuse me, different ways to be able to display them. So I thought that was really neat. So that's it as far as the bedding and then the decor items that I picked up. So I feel for the most part, I have all the decor. I just need to get the curtain rods, and I think that's pretty much it as far as decor goes. And then of course we need the furniture, and then we need baby. So we're pretty squared away on nursery for the most part. I went into Home Depot to get ideas for the paint. So I took in the valence so that they can match that shade of green. So what I didn't know is that you could purchase samples. So these are each 7.25 ounces, and it was $2.94 each. So basically, one is a close match to the original color of the bedding, and then one is 25% lighter. So you actually could tell them, like, if you wanted something 50% lighter, 25% lighter. So I'm trying to get the idea if we're going to do something exact match or lighter so that it's a contrast. So we are going to paint a little bit of the samples on, well, my husband is going to paint a little bit of the samples on the wall just to see what we want to go with. And I also picked up some swatches, but I don't know if you're really going to be able to see it on the camera. This was the one that was closest in color as far as that wasn't a custom paint. So this was a swatch I found that was really close. But of course I'm going with the exact match. I probably would go with the custom paint. And then these are slightly lighter. It's hard to tell with the camera because those are looking ivory, but they are a lighter shade of green. So debating if we're going to go with that. What I have read with the Bears paint and what the guy was telling me in there is that some of them come with a primer, so that's cost effective as far as you could usually get the walls or the room or whatever done with just one coat. But I did see someone else who used the color of that bedding, and they used the Valspar paint, which is carried by Lowe's, so I still need to go into Lowe's. But I just wanted to, for those, who are about to paint their nursery and everything, I did want to mention the things with the sample instead of painting a whole entire room and not liking it, and then we could just purchase a little sample at a small cost. Last week, I placed a deposit at Cribs for Life for the crib and the flip over dresser. So excited, got that underway. I wanted to do the rocker, but then I found out it has to be paid in full because they customize it. It's like over 100 different patterns to choose from for the seat cushion, and then you can also customize what kind of wood finish you want, which I want espresso so that it matches everything. So I'm going to do that at a later time. Also, while I was in there, the owner's wife, I found out that she's a yoga instructor, and she's actually she specializes in prenatal yoga, so she's actually offering free classes Wednesday nights. So I started last Wednesday and I enjoyed it. And as I've been doing more research on it, I've learned that it's something that is helpful in labor and delivery. And since it's different poses you're doing where you need to have a focus point, that should be really helpful for me because I do want to try to have a natural process. So hopefully that'll help with that, and hopefully it'll help me keep in shape. And I also want to try to start water aerobics. I've heard that that's also good while you're pregnant. So I have a friend that does that. So I'm going to see if I can get enrolled into that. Okay, so I also last week was a pretty busy week. So I looked at potential rooms for where I would be having the baby shower. So I'm going to be doing a lot of it on my own. I don't really have anyone throwing baby shower for me. I have a lot of people who want to be involved, who want to attend, but I don't really have anyone to throw it. So it's a place here where they have a baby shower consultant, and they will do the decorating, the setup, the cleanup. They include the decorations there, and they have a variety of really nice decor. And also with that, where the rooms are located, it's built in with a facility that does the ultrasounds. So as part of your package, they'll allow you to do like a 3D ultrasound a little bit before. They give you a DVD, and then they'll also play it at your shower. So I thought it was a nice touch for the guests, the way they can see her as she has developed more. So I'm leaning towards that. It's just that it's $400. They have a small room, they have a large room. The small room I like better, but of course with being smaller, it accommodates less people. So it accommodates like 35 to 40 people. The other room will accommodate about 50 to 60 people. It can hold 70 people. She does not suggest that. But just from doing a tentative list, we have a whole bunch of people that would probably be coming to the shower. So I'm trying to see if I still even want to go with the facility. I just like that they include so much that takes a lot of pressure off of me. I'm trying to have it the third Saturday in January. So at that point, I'll be like 33 weeks pregnant. I don't know how I'm going to feel then, and I'm sure I'm not going to feel like setting up, cleaning up, decorating. And I did want to do my own decorations, like with damask and everything, because I just love it so much. But as I was thinking about it, I'm like, I'm not going to be looking at the shower every day. I'm going to be looking at the nursery every day. So the lady has a lot of beautiful decor, so I would just go with something that she has. So if I could get feedback from anyone who has planned their own shower, just to kind of have an idea like with costs and everything. And I would like to have a shower as intimate as possible. I'm just trying to include more people because the way we did our wedding, we had a small beach wedding. We had 50 guests, and it did turn out beautiful. We had a reception at a small restaurant. So since we planned it in a few months, not that many people were able to attend. Well, we had a limited amount of people we could invite, but we did have about 50 people show up. So I'm just trying to include more people, another milestone in our life. So I want people to be able to come out and celebrate, and people have shown their interest in wanting to do that. So I want it to be as nice as possible, but I don't want to spend a lot of money. So if I could just get feedback on what y'all think of that. I registered for my childbirth classes. It's going to be 5 weeks. I'm starting that in January, so I will end the first week in February. I'm also going to take what's called Happiest Baby on the Block. That'll just be one class, and from what they explained to me, that just teaches you ways to keep the baby sleeping through the night. Sounds like a very important class to take. Then I'm going to, since my husband works at a hospital, I'm going to take an epidural class there. And it's just that I can take it there for free, and I would have to pay at my hospital to take it. So I do want to go natural, but if I'm having an epidural, I want to be informed on what to expect. And other than that, I do want to take a natural childbirth class, and I think it's crucial to take an infant CPR class. So those would be the only other 2 classes that I'm trying to get into. So that's pretty much it. Hope I didn't keep you guys too long. I'll go ahead and show you my belly. So here's what it clothes. And I'm having more and more people ask me, oh, when's the baby due and stuff. And I don't see much change in me, but I guess it's visible that I'm pregnant. So looks like I'm slightly over the 32.5 mark. So almost at 33. We'll see if I get there next week. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great week, and I will see you next time.